What's up, everyone? Welcome. We are on Tutorial Tuesday with Donna's Recipe live. Let's get into it. Who's all in the building, okay? We are here for Tutorial Tuesday. I'm gonna get y'all right. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you right. Okay, I'm gonna do a little wash and go. I'm gonna do a little twist in the front. A little something for my professional girlies who still like to look fly, okay? Thank you so much for joining. We've got the people rolling in. My name is Morgan. Thank you so much for joining. You can find me on my channels at actualized.af, where we talk designing a life you love, getting in right, getting into alignment, but also looking fly while doing it. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. All right, type in the chat, where are you calling from? Because I need to see if my Atlanta girlies are here, okay? Where are we calling in from? I see my girl Sue. Hello. Thank you for joining. Everybody, my mom is in the building, okay? I'm gonna need you to say hello to Tanya in the chat right now. Okay, Milwaukee, period, Maryland, my hometown, Silver Spring, DMV all the way. Okay, Jersey. I gotta say it like that when I say Jersey. Kansas City, all right. Edmonton, okay, period. Philly. One of my best friends is from Philly. I love her to death. All the way down. Florida, hello. Yes, everybody say hello to my mother. Chicago, Chi-Town, okay. Where are the best wings from the Chi? Okay, because I don't know. Does Chicago and Atlanta need to have a wing off? We need to have a wing off. That's what we need to have. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama, Key Largo, Contigo, maybe, hey. All righty, the people are joining. All right, today we are live with Donna's Recipe because I am going to do a Tutorial Tuesday showing you how I get all of this, honey. What's under the bonnet? Ow! Okay, it's a lot under there. I just washed it and it is a lot to deal with. We're going to get all into that today, but we're going to talk about how I do a wash and go and do a little mini twist, something serious, okay? Because I'm doing a professional look, but still want to look fly, because if you have been following me at actualized.af, you will know that I am now in a PhD program, period, all the way. And your girl needs to show up to class, okay? Reading the books, okay? But still, I need to look good. I need to put my girls on to Donna's Recipe. So we're gonna get into this product right here. Honestly, I am not a gel person at all. Like, I do not use gels, but I have recently started to use this gel for a little wash and go moment, and I actually love it. This is the Donna's Recipe Whipped Vanilla Cream Curl Enhancing Gel. Now, let me know in the comments if you have ever tried this gel, okay? Because this is a game changer. She's not sticky. She's not hard. She doesn't leave your curls and your hair feeling crunchy and like you can't do anything with it. This is the solution right here. I can still detangle. I can still manage my curls, not locks, unless I wait a little bit too long to wash my hair. You know how that goes, okay? Because it happens sometimes. But this is the game changer for a little wash and go moment for the 4C girls who need a little pep in their step, a little bounce to their curls, but still want to be able to move things around and have a little movement. Now, I'm also going to try this because my cousins, the Donna's Recipe brand ambassadors, we, in our group chat, we're talking about this Donna's Recipe sweet potato pie line, okay, extra creamy hair cream as a go-to for a wash and go. So somebody on this here internets, on Tabitha Brown's internets, tried this product, and she did a wash and go just with this product. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how it goes. So I might actually do half on this side of the curl enhancing gel and then half on this side with the extra creamy hair cream. See how it works out with the 4C, okay, with the 4C. and then we will share the verdict at the end. But throughout this whole live, I'm going to give you, we're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna have a little chat about hair, about the best hair moments, the worst hair moments, because we've all had them and we've all seen them. Okay, don't get me started. Don't get me started, okay? So, before I take off with my hair, on a scale from 1 to 10, how hydrated is your hair right now? Don't lie. Don't lie. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, because before I came on this here live, I went and I washed my hair. Washed my hair with the Donna's Recipe shampoo, left my hair hydrated, but before then, for the past, let's see, I'm not even gonna lie to you, 2 weeks maybe, it was kind of insane. It was kind of insane, the crunchiness, the crustiness that I was going through, okay? Because I just hadn't taken care of my hair, but that's why we're here, okay, to tap in with Donna's Recipe. So how hydrated, is 5 good, Crowned by Kristen? Or is 5 like, ooh, she needs some love? All right, welcome. If you just joined, my name is Morgan. I am actualized.af on Instagram. And honey, this is my hair right now. I'm going to actually take it all out for you. And I'm going to show you the moment. Because she is a moment, but she's a bit of a diva. Okay, and she needs her own love. So that's what we're going to help her out with today. Her own love. This is definitely 4C. Sue is saying that she's a 2 in hydration. I find that hard to believe, because Sue's hair is down to her back, and she keeps it that way. Alrighty. So this is what I'm working with, and what I'm thinking about doing today. I actually kind of love this, but it never stays this length. If you know that the shrinkage is real, type in the chat, the shrinkage is real, because this will be like up here by the, if I kept it like this. So what I'm gonna do today is I am going to use the Donna's Recipe whipped vanilla cream curl enhancing gel, honey. I'm gonna do that all throughout my hair. And then at the front, if we have time, I will do a little twist moment to kind of hang some pieces down. And then I'm gonna put it up in a little coif, in a little bun situation, a little poof situation. And I actually wore this to class yesterday. So if you, yes, I know, the shrinkage is very real. The shrinkage is very real. I actually wore this to class yesterday. If you just joined, I'm in a PhD program, and I wore this look to class because I just needed a little bit of fabulosity on the campus of the University of GA, honey. The shrinkage is so real, okay? But now that it's fall, I am on a mission. I am on a mission to start this hair tutorial. Okay, so we're gonna get into it with this curl enhancing gel. But first, before I do that, I kind of shouldn't have done this first. I am going to go in with my Donna's Recipe spray bottle, and I'm going to spray the back. And I'm gonna work from the back to the front, okay? The back to the front. So I'm just gonna spray. I love this spray bottle. I talk about it up and down, in and out, because look at this spray. Okay, that was about a good 3 seconds of spray that you get in one push. I'm trying not to get my computer wet because it's expansive. It goes and it covers your whole entire head. You don't need to worry about messing up your arms, okay, having a whole entire arm workout because you have the wrong spray bottle. You need to get the Donna's Recipe spray bottle. What I'm gonna do first is, the key when you have this amount of hair is to work in sections, because it is actually a lot of work to not do that. So we're going to just take 1/4 of the hair. I'm gonna twist it, okay, and I'm gonna look a little bit crazy for a good 75% of this 75% of this tutorial Tuesday. But honey, we're here and we're doing it. While I'm sectioning off my hair, what is your hair goal for the fall? Okay, is it definition? Is she giving growth? Is she giving moisture? Okay, is she giving retention? Is she giving strength? Okay, are you trying to keep her color safe? I'm trying to, honestly, so I went natural in 2009 when I was in college, and I grew my hair out. It was so good. I actually had a perm, and then I just started growing my hair out, and I would just cut off my hair as it grew out. So I would just cut off the perm. I'd be like at the gym cutting my hair off. And that was because I lived in Spain at the moment, and way to go natural when you live abroad. And I was studying abroad, and my senora, the lady that I lived with, she did not allow me to take a shower for over 10 minutes. Now, come on. Now, I understand sustainability and everything like that, but honey, I was a girl who was going natural. I needed a little bit more than 10 minutes, okay? So then I would go to the gym and I would take a shower and do my hair at the gym. And so as I was, I'm just gonna spray this a little bit more with my spray bottle. As I was doing my hair at the gym, it grew out, it was growing. I was eating the right foods. I was living the best life. That happened for a good, maybe 5 to 7 years. And then after that, honestly, it stopped growing on me. And my hair has been at the same length for years. And it wasn't until I got these Donna's Recipe products that I actually wanted to start growing my hair out, because I saw my curls come back, first of all. I saw a lot of strength in my hair. So this fall, my hair goal is retention and growth, if that's even possible at the same time. But I don't want to lose my hair. Therefore, I want to grow it. So what is your hair goal for the fall? What is your hair goal, honey? Is it to grow the thing out, or are you doing the big chop? Because quite honestly, I've never done the big chop per se. I've never done the big chop, but I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about cutting my hair because this is just a little bit too much to deal with when I'm so busy. But you know what? Let's see if it actually happens. Okay, mugs up, tees down. It's talking about growth. Okay, period. How long? Tailbone. You trying to get that tailbone? You trying to get into the flow? No to what? Growing my hair out or cutting it? All right, I'm going to take my Donna's Recipe Curl Enhancing Gel. I'm just going to take a glob of it. Okay, watch this. I'm just going to take a glob of it. Boom. All right, and you don't need that much, but I kind of just like to saturate it. But this is a pretty big section, and I'm just going to put all of this in this one section. When I look at this, okay, I didn't detangle all of my hair, but as you can see, this is a gel, and it is allowing me to go through my hair, comb out my strands. As you can see, curls coming in. Now what I'm going to do is, thank you so much, Marcia VL. All right. You know what? It takes a lot. As you can see, I probably need a trim, but we're going to go with it. All right. I'm just going to take a little bit more, and I'm going to show you how I get super defined curls. Now, if you go on my page at actualize.af, you will see all of my Donna's Recipe videos, just my hair in general, my hair throughout the years. And I never really wear a wash and go, but when I actually tried this whipped vanilla cream curl enhancing gel, it was over. I was able to do a little wash and go moment. Now I'm not at the afro wash and go stage yet. But I will do a little poof, okay? I will do a little coif moment. But yeah, I love, you'll be able to see my defined curls when you go on my page. And I just love this product. I'm just gonna add just a hint more agua. Agua, por favor. All right, then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna detangle with my thumbs, just pulling it and not doing too much, okay? But here's where it comes in. I'm going to take a smaller tooth comb. Okay, when I was in the shower, I used a wide tooth comb just to get it just generally detangled, like so. Ooh. Oh my gosh. When you can actually detangle through your hair, it's like the most insane feeling ever. All right, then I'm going to take my Tangle Teaser and I'm just going to start from the ends and work my way up to the root. Boom. Boom. Oh my God. And remember guys, this is a gel. This is a gel. This is insane. So watch, I'm just gonna take my fingers and kind of allow it to just simmer. Let me get a little closer so you can see. Okay, curl pattern is there. She's feeling juicy, she's feeling hydrated, she's feeling moisturized. Okay, just gonna let it simmer. Ooh, and kind of just like take some sections. See this? This is what we want. Okay, that moment. That moment is right there. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going throughout the head. And then I am going to put it up into a little bun poof moment. But like I mentioned to you before, I've never done the big chop. I never in my life have I done a huge cut of my hair. But have you ever done the big chop? I want to know, are you scared? Or is it just hair? You can do it. I'm a little bit scary. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little bit scary to do the big chop. I just like don't know what I would look like with short hair. But actually, my pictures from college, I had super short hair. I actually used to wear it in a mohawk. So I would have the fro coming up the side and I would just like bobby pin the sides up. That was a look. That was a look. I think I could bring that back now. If I wanted to be in this growth stage a fully formed growth stage. But I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I'm just going to put a little bit more in. Now, because of my curl pattern, I'm not going to get every single curl defined, okay? That's just my curl pattern. But what's so great about my curl pattern is that it is 4C and I can still do this. I'm just going to be quiet for a second so you can hear what I hear. Honey, that's that 4C in Donna's recipe, okay? So let's let this dry just a little bit, okay? Super smooth. Let's go on to this next section. Alrighty. So, like I said, these past weeks have been a little bit trying with me having an actual wash day routine. So what's your current wash day routine? Are you like a Sunday girl, starting the week off right with your hair washed and you doing the thing? Or what do you think? Are you bi-weekly? Are you doing it whenever the spirit moves you? I try to be a once a week, like on a Sunday, have a little self-care day, but for some reason, it just never works out like that. For some reason, it just doesn't work out. But I'm trying. With my new life, I'm going to claim my Sunday wash day routines. But I used to actually do wash days like once a week, and that used to be my like my self-care moment, my self-care routine of just taking care of my hair, watching Real Housewives, okay? Watching reruns, and I still do, but sometimes it just takes me a little longer to get to my hair because it's just so much work. But when you have products like Donna's Recipe, honey, it's not as much work, but still, this is a lot. When the spirit moves you, I get it. Because it just takes so much. It takes so much. But that's the beauty of being a natural. That's the beauty of having 4C hair, is that it forces you to take time for yourself. It forces you to just stop and reflect on your routines, reflect on your time commitments. And get you closer to yourself. Let's say that. Having natural hair truly get you closer to yourself in more ways than one. But a lot of it is a lot of thinking about having to do your hair. All right. You wouldn't dare do a weekly wash? Why not? Why not? Oh my God, that used to be my thing, weekly washes, but I just had a little bit more time when I was 22. Honey, but this 35-year-old routine is just a bit too much for you, girl. Yes. All right. So let's see. I've got another question for you all. What was your first hair memory? I need to think of mine. Getting beads, your first relaxer, your first braid set. Oh my God. Is my mom still here? Everybody say hello to my mother. I used to go to get my hair braided in Silver Spring, Maryland, DMV. What's up? Okay. And ooh, okay. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these curls. Look at the way that I can just work through my hair and finger through my hair. Look at that. That's exactly what we want. Okay. Oops. That's exactly what we want, ladies and gents. All right. So I used to go to Silver Spring, Maryland and get my hair braided by a woman named Miss Lalia. And she used to braid our hair every few months because we were dancers, me and my sister, and we used to dance and we used to tap, okay? Don't make me put on my tap shoes on this live. I haven't put on my tap shoes in years, like probably about 20 years. It's been since I put on my tap shoes, but I can still tap. Don't play with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Time step. So I used to go get my hair braided because we would dance and we would have shows, and it was just easier to keep a hair routine when it's braided, which is why I'm getting my hair braided on, let's see, when am I getting my hair braided? On Saturday. On Friday, I'm getting my hair braided. So stay tuned. Follow me, actualize.af, to see the final results. Let's see. Miss Bash Cheek said, my first memory is my daddy and brothers combing my hair. Oh my God, when my mama couldn't. Right. Needless to say, I'm a self-taught braider. No, I totally get it. I'm a self-taught braider for other reasons, but listen, sometimes you just got to take the reins, okay? You got to take the reins because you can't trust nobody with your tresses, okay? All right, so as you can see, this is what's happening. I'm a little bit lighter on this side, okay? And I'm a little bit heavier on this side. But what did we say at the beginning of this live? Repeat it in the chat. What did we say at the beginning of this live? The shrinkage is what? The shrinkage is what? Real, okay? And so this is going to shrink up, and that's fine because we're fine with ourselves. We love ourselves enough to, honey, pull off any hairstyle, okay? Whether we have shrinkage or not. So I'm just going to keep going, and let me know your first hair memory. We're talking about first hair memories on this live. I love it. I'm going to tap in, see where else we are. What is your first hair memory? All right, let's see. Oh, somebody does their hair on Fridays when they get off. Oof, Friday night. A hair routine on Friday night. Whoo, that's a different level of strength. But also, that could be beautiful because it's like you're recovering from the week. You're taking off the week, okay? You're taking off the systems of the world and soaking into your own system, okay? That's beautiful. I might try a Friday night. I might try that. But I actually am trying a Friday night because I'm going to get my hair braided. And like you, Miss Bash Cheeks, I am a self-taught braider. I braid my own hair. I used to watch YouTube all the time to learn different hairstyles and learn how to braid. Shout out to the OG YouTubers who uplifted the community before all this social media stuff took over, before TikTok, before Instagram. It was the OG YouTube girls, Whitney from Natural 85. It was, who else? Kimmy Tube. I used to watch Kimmy Tube. What was her name? Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting her name right now. And I like see her face. Oh my gosh, list the OG YouTubers, but that's who I learned how to do braids from, hair from. That's how I actually learned how to go natural, because those ladies were on YouTube in 2009, honey. 2009, getting the girls right. Can you imagine that much being a pioneer at that time? Look at this. Okay, so when I say that my hair has been the same length, I actually have to remind myself how long it actually is. So let's see. Who said getting a haircut without telling my mom and the look on her face? Uh-oh. Retired Renee. Retired Renee, 68. What kind of haircut was that? Okay. Was it good and you left her speechless? Okay, because that's a look. And how old were you when you did that? How old were you? All right, hey girl, Tremaine Travels. Okay, my content queen, getting my hair freshly braided on Sundays for school. I used to hate it. Why? Did you have to sit in between somebody's legs? Why was that always the case? Either on the sink, okay, or having to sit between somebody's legs. Like on the sink, head in basin, okay, neck on stainless steel. And then they look at us like we wrong, okay? Don't even get me started. All right, again, I'm doing a little wash and go, but not your traditional wash and go if you just joined. I am putting all of this, getting all of my curls right, okay, with the Donna's Recipe Whipped Vanilla Cream Curl Enhancing Gel. I'm gonna put it in a little poof, and this can be a professional moment, but still looking fly. And this is for my girls who are out here getting it, working, modern women, but still pumping the pavement, making the road their runway. Okay, don't get me started. Don't get me started. All right, let's see. Mentality of a goddess, period. My mom used to give me a boy cut, woo, because my hair was so thick and I hated getting it braided. Oh my God, that is wild. Boy cut. What is a boy cut? Okay, let's start there. What is a boy cut? But I could totally understand how that would be possibly traumatizing. Possibly. Yes. Okay. And we're listing our first hair memory in the chat. I'm using the Whipped Vanilla Cream Curl Enhancing Gel. I mean, look at this. Okay, that's just a big chunk of my hair getting activated is what's happening right now. My hair getting activated, a short bush. You know what? We all had our moments of those short bushes. Mine was actually in college, okay? So which one is worse? Which one is worse? We're about to have a short bush off right now. High school, it was your length without the shrinkage cut under the ear. I'm trying to picture that. I'm trying to visualize that. I'm trying to, ooh. All right, guys, I am doing the Whipped Vanilla Cream Curl Enhancing Gel. I mean, just look how I can just brush through. And I'm brushing through. And I'm brushing through once more. This is a gel. This is a gel, okay? And this is what it's doing to my 4C hair. It's bringing it back to life. It's giving it movement. It's giving it body. It's giving it, ooh. And so what I don't have time for, but what you could do, because we only got an hour on this here IG Live, you could even separate these small little curls and make this a moment. So watch, I'm going to show you here what we can do. I'm separating the curls, very small pieces, very small. And look at what this gives us. This is the Donna's Recipe Curl Enhancing Gel. Okay, these are the results on 4C hair. This is what you're going to get when you use this. Okay, she becomes her. Okay, she shows up as her. All right, but this takes a lot of technique as well. So you are going to use a smaller toothbrush, and then you can use your fingers to detangle and get even more into those curls, which is what I love, but honestly, I don't have time for today. All right, what else did the people say? Mentality of a goddess, period. I have a short bush now, period. I did a big chop. 9/12/25. Congratulations. And used Donna's recipe for a whole year. Oh, wow. Over 5 inches of healthy, shiny, manageable new growth and 1 year check in. Okay, everybody tap into the comments for Mentality of a Goddess. Okay, that's that goddess energy. Having faith, trusting in the process, trusting in Donna's recipe. You're not going to get that anywhere else except for this community of Donna's Recipe Cousins, which you are. Oh, 2024, but either way, a whole year of growth using Donna's recipe and trusting the process and trusting yourself enough to make a beautiful decision of being yourself. And not many people will choose to do that. So let's tap in and be our best selves. All right, I'm going to keep going. And let's see, I have another question for you. I really do. I have another question for you, and I want to know, let's see, best hair era of your life so far. We all have hair eras. I'm in one of transition. I'll call this hair era transition. Transition. This is what I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out the next chapter. But for me, I will say the best hair era. Oh, I don't even know if I can claim the best one because they've all just been so monumental and just so beautiful as well. Best hair era of my life. Also, this hair era, I'm claiming it as transition and braids. Like, I'm really trying new colors. I'm trying new styles. I'm just doing it. So I'm really actually loving trying new things. Oh my God, let me hurry up. I'm not even doing my hair anymore. This is a tutorial Tuesday of Donna's recipe. I've got to get on it. All right. I'm just gathering the moisture one more time. Gathering the moisture, honey, with the Donna's recipe spray bottle. Let's take a look at it. Okay, that's just one small spray. I don't want to get my computer wet, so I'm going to go this way. Okay, this is the spray bottle that you need because you're not going to be busting your arms, okay, just to get your hair wet. Alrighty, best hair era of my life. Yes, so the hair era that I'm in right now is actually, let's see, it is braids and transition. I am definitely trying new styles. I mean, last year she was a ginger. The year before that, she was a blonde. This year, I'm trying new cornrow styles and I'm loving it. So definitely trying new things and not being afraid because we don't have time for that. But I really did actually love my college years because that's when I became natural, like I keep mentioning. And I was just trying new things again, doing the mohawk, the frohawk, just tapping into self, cutting my hair off at the gym. I was just having fun with it, but nothing beats my Korea hair. Let's talk about it. Okay? Because she was eating healthy. She was living her best life. Okay? I lived in Korea for 2 years. I was teaching English and I was having the time of my life. Okay? And it showed in my hair. When you love yourself and you're having a great time, it shows in your hair. Trust me. Trust and believe. So I was just whipping my hair back and forth like nobody's business. I truly was whipping my hair back and forth. I was just blowing in the wind. My curls were bouncing and behaving and my hair was growing like no other. my hair was growing. But what is your favorite hair era? That's a hard word to say. Hair era. All right, I'm going to look in the comments for the favorite hair eras. All right. That continuous spray. I'm trying to tell y'all, you need this spray bottle. Okay, Donna's Recipe by Tabitha Brown spray bottle right here. You need it. Let's see, Tremaine, my girl. My best hair eras right now, period. Have been putting it in so many protective styles. Okay, which protective styles are your favorites? I need some ideas because all I do is like braid my own hair and kind of go back to the regular. But I need some ideas for protective styles to just kind of get me activated, in a new way. Let's see. Period. What are your favorite protective styles? Uh-oh. Can you all hear me? I hear it goes. No sound. Okay, there it goes. You know what? I think it's my Ring camera. Every time somebody passes by, it's my Ring camera. So I need to take it off of notifications. FYI, for all the content creators out there who are going on lives, that is a moment for you to know. Box braids. I mean, Black girl favorite. Hello. We can't go wrong with box braids. Are box braids on this here shirt? This is a Donna's Recipe limited edition. You can buy this on the website right now on sale. I don't see box braids on here, but we need to add them, okay? We need to add the Black girl favorites, okay? Flip over method quick weave. Okay, here's the thing. Come in closer. I've never done a weave. Other than braids. Is that even considered that? I've never done that before. I really want to do a sew-in. But you know what? Because I can do my own hair and that's free, I'll pass on that. I'll pass on that for right now. I actually really also want to do a, what is that called? Oh my gosh, what is that called? A silk press. There we go. I really want a silk press. I really want to do a silk press because I've been seeing the girls just out here in the fall. Okay. Whipping, waving in the wind. What do you think? Should I do it? Should I risk it? Because I'm a little bit nervous. Will it mess up my curls? Let me know in the comments. If you've done a silk press before, will it mess up my curls? Crochet styles. Now listen, I actually want to teach myself how to do the crochets as well because that just is an easy style. I should have done it. Everybody's saying no. Oh my God. No silk press. Everybody's saying no. Oh my God. Don't do it. Really? Oh my God. Why not? Let me know in the comments. No. Oh my God. Even my girl Tremaine is saying no. Okay, wait. You gotta let me know why. Because I saw somebody who had a fro and she had a silk press and it looked really nice. And then it reverted. Okay. And I was thinking of going to that guy who did it in Charlotte. And I was going to get it done like in a month or so. But if you're saying no, it can destroy your curl pattern. Okay. That's all you have to say. My daughter is complaining she lost her curl pattern. Oh my God. Heat damage. Change your texture. Don't do it. Okay. You've convinced me. I'll stick to the free 99, which is Salon Morgan. We got hair at home. Salon Morgan right here. Show up as her salon because it is a bit too expensive out there, especially in the ATL. These people are tripping. Like, what? $500 for that? $500? How much is getting your hair done in your city? Let me know. Put your city name and how much a usual like hair care routine is for you in your city. Because I can't do it. I can't be paying people for what I can do myself. Other than my cornrows, I can't cornrow. FYI, isn't that crazy? I can do everything except for cornrow. That is insanity. All right, so let's talk about curl pattern. You guys are mentioning curl pattern in the comments. So in the back here, it's a little bit, you know, oh, okay. It's a little bit thicker, but in the front here is where we get the more defined curls. I feel like that's the same for everybody. Like the more defined curls are in the front. They're bouncing, they're behaving, they're stepping forward, walk into the room, curl first. And listen, Donna's Recipe needs a collab with Bob the Drag Queen. I don't know, but he's bald. I don't know. I don't know if that would work. All right, let's see it. DMV, too much. Ooh, that's basically like the ATL right there, prices. People are tripping these days. Too much. This is why I use Donna's Recipe and I stay home. And you know what? I was supposed to use, but I'm just too engulfed into this here live. I was supposed to use the extra creamy hair cream, but I'll just do that in the front. Remind me when I get to the front, these two pieces, I'm going to take a look and see which ones I like better. The extra creamy hair cream for a little wash and go moment or the whipped vanilla cream curl enhancing gel. Remind me, because I'm going to forget, because I'm over here talking to y'all, okay? I'm over here having a blast. So let me know which product of Donna's Recipe you like. What is your favorite product? What have you tried? What do you want to try? What do you have questions on? Maybe I can answer them because, honey, we're all in this together, figuring out the transition of life, figuring out our hair era. All right, I love this curl. Here we go. You know those curls where it's just like your favorite ones in the bunch? Here we go. Here's mine. Right here, look at that. This is the Donna's Recipe Curl Enhancing Gel. And this actually doesn't take that long, but I'm just sitting here talking to you. That's why it's taking so long. I did this for my PhD. I had this same hairstyle yesterday, and it took me like 5 minutes. But I'm just dragging it out because I like it. And I like to play in my hair. It's been a while. It's been a while since she's done this. It's been a while since she's done all this and that. This is the curl enhancing gel. This is what you'll get. Okay, this is the curl pattern right here. This is 4C. This is 4C with gel. This is 4C with gel made by a Black woman. And that's how you get this. Okay, that is how you get that. Alrighty, let's see. Now I've got some questions for you. Okay, everybody said no silk press. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Or am I? Am I gonna be like that meme? Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. No, I didn't. No, I'm not gonna do it. Everybody's saying no. Everybody's gonna be mad at me on my channel, on my page. Everybody, if you're not following me, at actualized.af, we talk about the glow up, the constant glow up, the looking inside yourself, discovering who you are, and designing a life that you love, okay? And that's starting with looking right, period, having the curls, period, and just being your best fabulous self. Now, if your hair had a zodiac sign, okay, let's get into it. What would it be? What would it be? What would your hair's zodiac sign be? What do you think mine would be? What do you think the zodiac sign of my hair would be? Now, I'm a Taurus. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a Taurus through and through. And I would say that my hair's zodiac sign might actually just be, what would you say? I might say a Leo. She just walks into the room. She owns it. She does not care. She doesn't care. That is my hair's zodiac sign. What about yours? What is yours? What is your zodiac sign? And what's your hair's zodiac sign? And how are they different? Because I'm all the way a Taurus. I like nice things. I like comfort. I like being at home. I can't even deny it. Okay, now we're going to switch it up. Okay, for the past 3 sections, 2.5, I have used the Donna's Recipe whipped vanilla cream. I'm loving the results, and I actually would consider wearing my hair like this, like down. I've never done that before. I might do a little something to weigh it down. I mean, but look at this. It's gorgeous. It's got curl at the end. It's not crunchy. I still feel like it can move with me. But somebody, on the Donna's Recipe, somebody tagged Donna's Recipe and used the extra creamy hair cream. And I want to see how it holds up as a wash and go solution. All the cousins were talking about this in the chat, and let me see what it is like. Okay, I already know, but I kind of just like to smell it. I do. I like to smell it. Extra creamy hair cream. It smells like sweet potato pie. Duh. I mean, what else would it smell like? I'm just gonna get this wet a little bit more and see the difference of what this looks like. Ooh, honey. Very much creamy, very much thick. And I've used this before, but again, never as a wash and go style because I just don't do wash and goes regularly enough. I'm just gonna spray it a little bit more with some agua. I think that will really get the curls going a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take my small tooth comb. I'm gonna actually separate it because I can feel the ends. All right, and then I'm gonna comb it out. Ooh, yes, honey. Yes, oh my God. I love detangling my hair. It's the most fabulous feeling. All right, so I'm just gonna start here. I'm gonna work my way up to the roots. I mean, this smells incredible. This does smell incredible. Now, I can't tell. I really couldn't tell if the woman in the video had 4C hair, but I am loving these results. I'm loving how it's making my hair very soft, and I'm just gonna do the same thing. Go in with my fingers and kind of detangle it. And we'll see where that gets us. We'll just see that little patch. Yeah, let's just do that little patch. Now, again, I'm not sure if she have the 4C. So what I might even do is I might go back in because honestly, this is my best friend. I love this stuff, actually. This is the Donna's Recipe Whipped Vanilla Cream Curl Enhancing Gel. I'm using this to get the curls. Okay, I might just touch it. I might just put a little touch in here just to see what happens. And oof, God, you really can't go wrong is the thing. This is what I need personally for my 4C hair because I could see other 4C girlies going in with the extra creamy hair cream and then touching it with the curl enhancing gel. Like that, I think is my solution. That is what I do best because look at this hair. I mean, come on, she's thick. She has a mind of her own. She's a Leo. Look at this, and I'm just gonna take this and go in. But there is nothing like touching. There is nothing like touching detangled hair, for real. I love it. All right, I'm gonna keep it up with my curl enhancing gel just to see where that gets me. Awesome. All right, drop an emoji. Drop an emoji. How are you feeling right now? What describes your current state? And also, I want to know, most iconic celebrity haircut. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because there have been some haircuts that have been like, wait a minute, what is she doing? What is she doing with that? But I can name some iconic celebrity haircuts that when I think of them, it's like, that's who started it. Like, she started that haircut and everybody else hopped on the train. I think you might know who I'm talking about with this celebrity iconic haircut. There actually have been a few that I can think of, but what comes to mind when you think of a haircut and it's like, okay, she started that. That is the haircut. That's hers. She owns it now. Or color, or I don't know, anything. What has been iconic to you? I'm going to go with Rihanna's. That asymmetrical look that she was doing, where it was like up here and down here. She had it like down here at a point, for real, for real. That was pretty iconic. And that was a moment for a while. Everybody was getting that after Rihanna started it. And I know she didn't start it, because that was like, Mary J was doing that back in the day too. Yeah, so that just comes to mind. That just comes to mind is like those iconic cuts, those iconic looks. I mean, when we see Bouncing and Behaving Blonde, we always think of Beyonce. Like, come on. I mean, come on. How many of you dyed your hair for Cowboy Carter or did a blonde wig or blonde braids for Cowboy Carter? I mean, that just proves my point right there. It's iconic. It's hers. It's her hair. Is it her hair? Of course it is. Why not? Ooh, now this is my favorite part. Just taking it along the edges. And just getting into the scalp because I can. I can with this product. Ooh, it feels so good. Oh my God. It feels amazing. Actually, and now I can still do this with my whole entire head. All right, I'm going to keep on going. We only have a few minutes left. I'm going to keep on pushing. All right, but I'm having the time of my life. I'm having the time of my life. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new here, my name is Morgan. I am known on all socials as actualize.af, and I am doing a hairstyle for you today that is professional, honey. But what does that even mean? Let's start there. But that I wore yesterday to my PhD program. I'm a PhD student, first year, and I wore this hairstyle to class yesterday, honey, to get activated, because I'm not going to be sitting in class looking frumpy, okay? Looking like anything. Honey, I need the people to know, okay? Research. She does research, okay? She creates theory. She's a walking theory of change. That's what I needed the people to know. So that is why I decided to dress up for my PhD program so that I can, number one, have fun in a place that is, will beat you down or is supposed to, right? But I want to have fun in this program. I just want to enjoy my time. I want to express myself, and I want to show a new way of PhDing, because it doesn't have to be looking frumpy and going through life not enjoying the process. And that's part of doing hair, right? That's part of enjoying the process of your hair, trusting the process, trusting that it will grow for you, trusting that different products, you'll find different products that work for you. I mean, it just is the embodiment of hair, and especially natural hair, but especially black hair. And that is why I love Donna's recipe, because it symbolizes all that. It symbolizes all that in this stage of my life where I'm getting my PhD, figuring out different hairstyles that I want to show up as, and be my best self. And that's my TED Talk. That's my TED Talk. Alrighty, let's see. And I'm just going to finish up here. Oh my God, we've been having so much fun. If you're new here, type into the chat where you're calling from. Where are you calling in from? Because we've been having such a great time. I've got people from Milwaukee, honey. I've got people from Edmonton. I've got to look that up. I've got people from Maryland. I've got people from Jersey in the building. And I'm going to finish this up. But I'm actually going to show you what it looks like when it is just down, and then I'm going to put it up into a little poof. Oh my God, I've been having so much fun. But where are you calling in from? Let me know, let me know, let me know. All right. And this actually, I usually do lazy girl hairstyles because I just don't have time to be taking care of my hair all day long. So this actually can be considered a lazy girl hairstyle because although we have been on here for the past hour, okay, I've been having so much fun that I've just been kind of taking my time and trying new things and trying different products. So this also can be considered a lazy girl hairstyle if you choose to just do your hair in 5 minutes. But I did not decide to do that today. Oh, I love it. All right, let's see. Ooh. Now this is where we get super curly hair. This is where it starts to get really fun. This is where we start to see the bounce. We see the behave. We see the, actually, we should change that. Bouncing and behaving. Like, why I gotta behave? Like, why we gotta behave, though? Like, that's no fun. Alrighty, let's see. So this is the front of my hair with a little bit of gel. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, then I'm going to do this side of my hair. I'm actually going to, yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to do it in a smaller section. All right, thank you everybody for joining. If you're joining now, my name is Morgan. You can find me on all socials, actualize.af. I talk about designing a life you love, and that starts with hair. That starts with having a fun hair care routine that you can tap into and a community of people who love taking care of their hair and want to get to know themselves more to be able to have a beautiful journey with hair in their lives. And that's definitely what I found in Donna's Recipe. I actually love this community. Donna's Recipe has always showed up for me. This was my very first brand ambassadorship, Donna's Recipe. And it was because Tabitha Brown reposted my video where I was saying that I do not use shampoo in my hair, which I never did until I used Donna's Recipe. And because she reposted that and I got in touch with the brand, I started working with Donna's Recipe, and it has been a blast ever since because I get to talk about products that I actually really, really do love and that give me results like these. I mean, I actually have never found a gel that makes my hair feel this good and look this good. And it is definitely Donna's Recipe that helps me get there. I'm actually loving these results. I have no clue where I'm going after this. I need to find some place to go. Where should I go? If you're in ATL, where should I go? Because I could not waste this, this hairstyle. I was supposed to have class today and then it got canceled. If you're just joining, I am in a PhD program, and that is why I do my hair. And that's why I actually need to start doing my hair more weekly. Alrighty. So we're just going to put a little bit, but I know that I am just at about an hour. Oh my God. I kind of love it. Again, I never wear wash and goes. Okay, here's option 1. What do you think? Scale from 1 to 10. What do you think? Scale from 1 to 10. It's a wash and go. Option 1. I'm going to show you another option in just a second. But these results are all from, I actually love this, and I never wear wash and goes. I might start wearing them. Should I start wearing wash and goes? Let me know. Let me know below. Let me know below. Okay, let me know below. Should I Start wearing wash and goes. All right, I love this. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, option one. I actually really love this. All right, somebody take a picture. Somebody take a screenshot. Okay, because I love it. These are my results from my wash and go. And she is very, very, very bouncy behavy. It's light. It's light in there. It's not heavy in there. It's light. Like right here, I feel lightness. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my head over and I'm going to give you another look. And that is a poof. And I'm only giving you this look because I said that I was. And so I'm going to pull my head over and I'm just going to pull everything from the back and I'm going to pull it up. Why am I doing this? Because I need to stretch my hair. So I might actually start in a section and I'm just going to pull my hair up. And again, I'm able to do this because I have movement. Okay, and I'm just gonna pull everything up. You see where I'm going? You see where I'm going? You see me, cousin? Okay, Tahir, everybody tap into the black media. Everybody tap into the black media. Okay, another brand ambassador, Tahir. Okay, talking about Donna's Recipe because this is the brand that actually saw what I was trying to do in my content creation journey. But also, I really do love these products. I really do love these products because they give me results like this. They give me results like this, okay? All right, let me put my hair up. I'm having a little bit too much fun. I'm having a little bit too much fun. I gotta go eat dinner. What's for dinner? Tap into the comments. Let me know what's for dinner. Okay. See, when you're a natural, you need like biceps, triceps, quadriceps, triceps. You need it all. Okay, I'm just going to put it up. Okay, remember, this is option 2 because I already gave you option 1. Okay, we have options. Why? Because we're fabulous. We have options. Because why? We're fabulous. We have options for our hair. And I'm just going to pull it up. I'm going to release the curls. Honey, oh my God. These are the curls from Donna's Recipe. These are the results from the Donna's Recipe whipped vanilla curl enhancing gel. Now, 1 to 10, what do you think about the curl definition? I need to straighten up just a little bit, but the curl definition is there. These are the results. This is it, honey. This is it. Now, I just need to straighten this up, or do I? Right? Why? Why not? Maybe I just shake it up. Maybe I just shake it up because that's the look, honey. That's the look, is the shaken. She's on a journey. She's living her best life. She doesn't care what the world says about her. And she's bouncing and misbehaving. I love it. So we're just going to straighten it. And I'm just going to stop here because if I keep going, I might just keep going. Okay. We've done enough today. We've done enough. But I just want to say, oh my God, I can't stop. I can't stop playing in my hair. I just want to say, this is the look that I actually wore yesterday for my PhD program. I was in class on the campus of University of Georgia, honey, rocking Donna's Recipe. Well, first, rocking my curls. Okay, let's get into it. Let me get a close-up. Okay. I was on campus at the University of Georgia, sitting in my class in the PhD, looking just like this. Okay, why? Because she's cute. And I got the curls thanks to Donna's Recipe whipped vanilla cream curl enhancing gel. She is that girl. Honestly, she is my favorite. She is one of my favorites in the collection. I will never go anywhere without her. I love this too, to lay down the cream, the moisture, the hydration, okay? And let me know what you think in the comments. But I am loving everything about Donna's Recipe. I will always love Donna's Recipe. And that is my business, cousin, okay? Period. So I will see you next time on the Donna's Recipe Live. Don't forget, shopdonnasrecipe.com right now. Get this curl enhancing gel because she is the one. Also, t-shirts, limited edition, honey. Okay, will you be part of the movement? Will you be a part of the movement? Actually, a brand ambassador designed these tees for the people of the world to know that the ladies of Donna's Recipe, the heads of Donna's Recipe, the Donnas themselves are not ones to be played with. The world needs to know, okay? So shop limited edition tees, curl enhancing gel, the whole line of Donna's Recipe. And don't forget, they now have, oh my God. They now have, guess what this is? Type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. I'll give you a hint. Travel size. This is travel size Donna's Recipe, TSA approved. If you're a global modern woman like me, honey, who's jetting off, okay, this week Colombia, next week who knows, you need this travel size collection in your pockets, in your tote bags, in your carry-ons, okay? This is for the girls who just need to be on the go at all times. Shop Donna's Recipe. You can get everything that you need there. Everything for the coif. Honey, you need it. And remember, this is the result of where we got with the whipped vanilla cream curl enhancing gel, okay? So let me actually go now because I should probably eat. So I will talk to you later. I don't want to go, but I have to. Actualize.af on Instagram. I will talk to you soon. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining. This has been the time of my life, all right? I'll talk to you soon. Actualize.af. My name is Morgan, and follow me on my journey to get my PhD while looking fly using Donna's Recipe. I'll talk to you soon.